Congratulations,
What do you
buddy.
think?
What was the most positive part of that for you?
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty strong performance, all phases. Probably our defence was the standout. Good pressure at the contest, but probably our ability to get good shape on the ground and prevent them from transitioning the ball was probably the standout feature.
What's going well for you guys when you? Because I mean, yeah, that second quarter there, that was quite something to watch. What's going well for you there?
Yeah, I think I hope obviously when you're playing well, the three lines are connecting well. So obviously the mids and the forwards from an offensive point of view, but also both those lines defensively helping out and making sure that we're not putting our backs under too much pressure. So I thought just the cohesion between the lines today was probably as well as we've done it across the season thus far.
I was going to say, do you feel like you found your feet a bit, I guess, after a tricky start to the season?
Yeah, we started reasonably well. Obviously, we've had the one game against Fremantle where we let ourselves down a little bit. They were very good. Sometimes your opponents just play a bit better than you. So, but other than that, we've been pretty consistent. Last week's game was a really tough encounter, and we were expecting the same today. And St Kilda were really strong around the ball and tackled really hard. But we were able to get the ball into our half and pretty much hold it there for extended periods, which obviously makes it tough for them. So. Now overall, we sort of feel like we're in reasonable shape. We still want to play some better footy, but ultimately we're pretty happy.
And that first win at home for a while, was that a talking point?
Yeah, I guess obviously last season we did have one win, but we've been a little bit off at home, and so our members have been unbelievable for the club. Over the last 18 months, obviously with COVID and just supporting the club in such an amazing way. So, yeah, to win at home was really nice. To give the fans and the members something to cheer for and to come along and enjoy a really nice day at Nord. So, it's always a bonus, and it's the reason we exist as a footy club is to for our members. We're a membership-based organisation, so that home win is important.
Indeed, and loath to pick fault, mate, after such a big win, but the inaccuracy just still seems to be still working away at it.
Yeah, well, that's right. Sometimes the pressure of your opponent is such that you don't get the easy shots that you'd like. But yeah, we'd like to kick a little more accurately. We're getting there. It's better than 1-7, but we've still got some work to do in that space for sure.
And a couple of nice moments for Jess and Justine in that last quarter.
Yeah, no, well, she certainly knows how to celebrate, does Justine, and she let everybody know. And yeah, obviously, Sedge has been obviously a really important member of our team, going back to season 1. Went to the Saints last year, had a really good experience over there, and for her to come back in today and to have some that moment in the last was really nice. So we're really pleased for her.
Injury concerns, Jones, perhaps with that shoulder.
Yeah, she came off. It was a bit of a stinger, and fortunately she was able to go back on. But yeah, she's no doubt she'll be a little bit sore this week. So we've got a 6-day turn. We'll have to make sure that we look after her. But all things being equal, I think hopefully she'll be available.
Do you just on Phillips and Chelsea Randall? Do you feel like you've got the mix right with them?
Well, they're both pretty. Yeah, I might need clarity on the question. I'm sorry.
Sorry, obviously, they're both gun players, but do you feel they're best served right now with them up forward? Yeah,
absolutely. I mean, ultimately, the beauty of both of them is the flexibility. We actually use Chelsea in a few different roles, and she's just totally selfless. She could well argue, put me at halfback and let me play where I've been a consistent All Australian. But for the team, she's willing to take on those other roles, and she's such a dynamic athlete that she just generates amazing contests for us ahead of the ball. Sometimes the player that's in that initial contest and causes the spill doesn't get the statistical recognition, but what she does for the group by playing that role is really important. So we're really pleased with how she's going and what she's able to give to the team. Yeah, and similarly, Erin, her capacity to mix between the midfield and forward, provides headaches for the opposition. There's no doubt. So we're very fortunate.
Just finally, the bit of talk around on social media. It looked very white out there in terms of the jumper, the clash. Did your players report anything in that regard?
Yeah, look, I mean, obviously the challenge there is that both Indigenous round and both teams really keen to acknowledge and celebrate the round with their Guernsey. Initially, we'd been slated to play Fremantle in that game, and clearly there wasn't going to be a clash there. We did raise it during the week. We saw the jumpers. We raised it both with the AFL and St Kilda. Ultimately, they decided to proceed, and I guess we'll leave it at that.
But did you girls find it was an issue in terms of in play?
I think it probably got improved as the game wore on. I think there was certainly there was a clash. I mean, when I looked out from the side, it was difficult to tell the jumpers apart. So I'm sure, it wasn't ideal, but it was. I guess in the end, it was the same for both teams. So both teams had to manage that.
Indeed. Hey, thanks so much for your time, Matt. Congratulations again.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers. Bye.
Thanks, Chase.